It's in the game.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, a contest that looks real good on paper between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Seattle Seahawks. Here's Jason Myers to get this one going. And away we go from Lumen Field. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this. Game. Offense out now to get us started. It's 1st and 10. Right to the air, it's Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. They're going to move the chains after a big play, 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, Silver, 180, 73.
And put a receiver in motion left. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Catch is made in close. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles take a 6-0 lead right away. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big of a tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. Returnable from near the end zone. And this is brought to a halt just across the 10.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
We go, set. Yo, lady. Set.
From the gun, Darnold. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 16-yard line.
Throwing here, Darnold. That's a catch, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. It's a 29-yard gain. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Offense in the hurry up here.
1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
1st and 10, Darnold. Escapes the pocket. Couldn't connect right side, it's incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith-Njigba. So 2nd down coming up. And again, it's Darnold. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this 1st down as they come to the line. Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. And once again, they can't connect. No luck finding his receiver that time. And that brings up 4th and long.
Results.
All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side. They'll try to throw. It's Darnold. Chased out to his right. And they got home. Sacked him on 4th down. We've got a turnover on downs, and the defense takes over in plus territory.
Coach's challenge is to get the defense off the field with a stop. Rose to the challenge and delivered on that one, really overwhelming the line of scrimmage.
We've set it downs from 37. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
At the 35-yard line.
Hurts now from the gun. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Just about every play in an NFL game usually has a protagonist and antagonist, a good and a bad. The good there, the courage of that wide receiver. The bad, just could not haul it in.
On 3rd down, it's Hurts. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and 3rd downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And their special teams converts to get them something out of that possession. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From a couple yards deep, this is going to come out. They stop him right as he gets up past the 15.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 16-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Working quickly here.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 17-yard line.
To throw, here's Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Pass hauled in by the rookie from Miami. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
An 8-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Flying forward, it's Walker. The defense seizing the opportunity. Great stop. They've got a turnover on downs, and they get their guys the ball in plus territory.
Result of the play.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
It's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground, you could throw beyond the sticks. It really creates some indecision now defensively.
And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're 1st and 3. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter.
Hey, 73.
They'll motion Smith left. Hurts on 3rd and 2. That winds up incomplete and brings an end to our opening quarter. So some time to maybe reconsider what to do on 4th down. That's the end of the 1st quarter. It's a 10-0 ball game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. And inside the red zone, they're leaving the offense out. Hurts now on 4th. And it's incomplete. They dialed up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That's dropped underneath. Walker. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 24-yard line.
2nd down, looking for options. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 18.
That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Walker now from the gun. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
That's just not the guy defensively you ever want in the open field. Frankly, with the amount of space he had at one point, they're lucky to have limited to the gain they did.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
2nd down now, they need 7. Taps it quick to the receiver coming across. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down. To the air on 3rd and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead's 7.
Kate, if we weren't dealing with a little bit of wind out there, I'm not sure that kick has enough steam to make it. In track, they'd call that wind aided. In football, they call it 3 points.
And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Go Silver, ready?
Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he's not going to escape. The Seahawks brought the pressure, and they got him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
We've got enough data now through the years to understand that an explosive play on offense more often than not leads to scoring. We also know if you can create a negative play defensively. In a tightly contested game like this, every play matters. And to get that negative play, to put this offense on their heels, exactly what this defense needed.
And he's taken down quickly. Nicely done by the defense. But the catch does get him to the 39-yard line.
63.
Throw here, 3rd down. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
Every tight end worth his salt wanted this. Really craved man-to-man coverage. The best of them, give me man-to-man coverage, and I'm going to beat you. I was around Dallas Clark and Indy, one of the best. You play man-to-man, he's going to find a way to out-leverage you, separate from you, and make a play just as that tight end did.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Love. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, Right, you checked it down to the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
Throwing on first. Here's Darnold. Moving down the field, and he's got it. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 29.
Now Seattle going to call it second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
At the 45-yard line.
Here's Darnold, first and 10. Him deep down the sideline. And he hits that enemy 25-yard line before he is sent out. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first. Sets him up nice and pretty at the 25 following that big play. Darnold. Has it at the 7. That's a Seattle touchdown. Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. He sure did.
And he gets into the end zone, so the choice to pass on a tie, a good one. That gives him a 1-point lead.
11, Eagles 10.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
There's 35 seconds to go in the half as they are ready to begin their drive. On first and 10, it's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Dotson. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. They picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. All set to go now from the 35. First down throwing for Hurts. Big man showing up the yards. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal. Philadelphia going to spend its second time out. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
Offense in position now. It's first and goal. From the red zone on first. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Dallas Goedert the touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Design keeper here for Hurts. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this two-point attempt fails.
Seahawks 11.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Only 17 seconds left for them as they begin this drive.
Go set. Ready. Set.
First and 10, Darnold. That is incomplete, down to 13 seconds left.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
On second and 10 now, Darnold. Forced out to his right. Looking downfield, snagged by Arroyo. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and we would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. So here comes the kick team for what will be a very long attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him.
Shaheed on the return. The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The 22-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup.
This is Walker on second. And some excellent work to drive them all the way out past the 30-yard line. Offense in the hurry-up here.
That's good for a Seahawks.
From the gun, Darnold. Now they'll just throw it away, but here comes the flag. There was nobody in the neighborhood of that one. Well, I've always wanted to ask this, and this feels like the perfect moment, Brock. Is there ever a time where a quarterback feels intentional grounding is actually worth it?
No. I don't think so. Not for your team, not for your play caller, not for your coach, not for the game situation. There really isn't a time. You've got to find an outlet, somewhere to throw that ball away safely.
And it's a nice game, but still not enough for the first. Working quickly here.
14 yards. Brings up third down.
He's got Smith and Jigba for the catch. Into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks jump in front now by 5.
Eagles 16.
Here's Myers now to handle the kickoff. Okay, well that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts now from the gun. That one's cut along the left sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. 1 play in, Brock, and this drive is already in enemy territory.
A gain of 19 yards.
On first down, Hurts.
Philadelphia.
Oh, put some heat on this deep ball, left side. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And now it's second down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted! And the Seahawks are tackled on the return right away.